Hey, what's up guys? Kriscoolmod. Just a quick video to show you the all the new setting that you already know, but I just regroup all the setting, and I'm gonna fast explain all each setting what it does. Okay, so mainly what you see on your desktop, it's 4 controller now and 3 separate setting merged together. If you don't see any of that, if you don't see this, this is running from its name Rainmeter. If you don't see any of these, you need to go to the wiki. You need to go to the wiki. I'm going there manually, but you should have a shortcut on your desktop. You will go to shortcut, tools, and you should see Rainmeter somewhere. Rainmeter. So you double click it. If you want it to boot at launch, that you're supposed to have, you need to go to fix. No, sorry. You need to go out to the installation wiki. 1B. Shortcut, copy to taskbar, copy to C, auto boot on window fix. All right. Just open the how-to, and I will explain. You need to copy the Rainmeter as well as Beast's Universe and wallpaper to the C user, username, app data, roaming, Microsoft window. It's very long. Well, you go there and you copy the 3 shortcut. And after that, if you click clear alt delete on your keyboard, you go to task manager. Yeah, Windows 11 changed the task manager. You need to go to the not performance startup. All right, and you will see wallpaper will appear, Rainmeter. So now it's enabled. So every time you're gonna boot your PC, it will launch Rainmeter, that is the 4 controller and all the setting available on desktop. It will launch the Beast Universe and also the wallpaper, the background. If you don't like any of these, you just right click on it and disable. And you can as well disable any application that you don't like. Like me, I don't like any application. I'm just auto boot, Rainmeter, Beast Universe, wallpaper. There is some other apps on boot, but it's for updating the application. But you can enable and disable anything. So you press clear alt and delete, and you access the task manager and after the startup apps, and you can enable and disable. All right. After that, if you only play with 1 controller or 2, you can right click on any controller, or the configuration, and sorry, you press configuration and you can disable number 4, let's say. Why it doesn't work? Why it doesn't work? No. Wait a second. Wait a second. What's going on? I know you can change the color, but usually there is a disable on load, or why it doesn't work? I'm missing something. I think you need to go to sorry. My bad. Let's say you want to remove player 3 and 4. Close. Close. All right. If you want to add it, configuration. Sorry, again, my bad. Controller 4, and you add controller 3. Okay. Sorry. After that, the middle Retrobeast has almost the same shortcut as the Beast Universe. When you boot Beast Universe, you have all the main launcher, right? But with your Xbox, you can press start on the Xbox. It will open this, and you have the Surge, you have all the main launcher. All right, and as soon as you press on it with your Xbox, you can quit from your Xbox with select, I think, and it can reappear from the start button on your Xbox. If you want to remove it, let's say, you right click, because if you disable Rainmeter, it will disable everything. All right, but you can disable one part of Rainmeter. So you right click, and sometimes there is an option like unload. I'm not going to click it, but if you click unload, the middle one will unload. All right, and if you want to make it reappear, you need to right click on any Rainmeter stuff and manage. You go to Rainmeter Manager, and you will see a bunch of folder. Every folder is a part of Rainmeter. You need to find, let's say you remove the orange Retrobeast, all right? And you want, so this one is Game Hub, all right? And you need to find the button, this button. See, I'm gonna unload. It disappear. Now load. It's gonna reappear. It's like that. So you can do that for, it's a little bit complicated, but if you found, if you by mistake you remove something, I show you how to add it back. And same thing for other stuff, but I suggest to keep everything on your desktop. Okay, after that, all the setting. And also you can move them, huh? You can move all the controller as you like. They will reappear exactly the way you put it. Okay. Now, the first one is main glass. If you click on the first one, you need to click on any letters. You have all the bezel for MAME. You can play with it. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, almost five different bezel style around the game. Also, you can, after you choose your bezel, you can choose the full screen. Here on top, you can choose full screen, mean your game's gonna be bigger and the bezel's gonna be slimmer. Or you can choose the regular standard. I know it works, but it's possible for some bezel. Maybe it's not gonna work, but it should work for all. So you choose, let's say, bezel D, you like them, after you click on full screen or standard. That's it. So you choose your bezel and after the size. That's it. After the glass effect, that's the glass effect. So you have the glass effect disabled, blur, a bunch of stuff for the glass. You can choose. You need to boot any MAME game, and you will see the difference. Also, some other emulator like sometime NES or Genesis use the MAME. A lot of system you don't know, but it's using MAME. So those effects will be affected in those emulator, not just the arcade MAME. After that, you have the LCD CRT. It's another effect for the glass. You can play with it. You have the it's not the glass. This one it's more the screen effect, LCD effect, CRT with the line, so you can play with it. Skyline is again the screen effect. I don't like Skyline. I think the effect sometimes is too much, but some people they like it. So there is a bunch of Skyline effect as well. Also, you will learn that the way, let's say you change the bezel after you change the CRT, after you change the Skyline, sometimes some setting will override other setting. So try different scenario, but sometimes it will override other setting. Sadly, but you have to play with it to find the right match. After you have the curve, that's the glass, but its curve are non-curve. You have the bloom, sharp. That's really, really cool. So this is all the effect of MAME. After you have all the tools, I'm gonna put on the black area. You have the light gun. So light gun, the first two options, light gun player 1, player 2. So that mean you will play with 2 gun or 1 gun on the MAME. All right, that's the first choice. After you have the oh, it's because I forget to put not Sindon. Yeah, that's the Sindon. Sorry, I should write. I'm gonna write Sindon. Yeah, sorry, I was confused. Okay, if you have a Sindon light gun, um, you press the player 1 before starting any light gun games. If you have two Sedan light guns, you need to launch the second one. Sedan light gun need 2 applications running if you have 2 guns. I know it works for 1 application in beta now, but I'm not happy with it. So if you play with 1 gun, you boot the one, all right? And 2 gun, you need to press the player 2 after the player 1. So you need the 2 application running. Now it gave me some pop-up because I have no light gun. The profiler, you don't need it. It's just if you like to set something special for one game or one application. This application you can set your gun differently for one emulator or one game. Alright, you need to change the profile and save it as a profile. Let's say you want the game to be only changed for one game. Change the profile, save it as with the name of the game, and before booting the game, you boot the profiler, you load it, and it will work for your game. And you have the Sedan profiler for the gun too. After you have the wiki, Technoparrot to set your gun. If you click on it, Technoparrot should boot and set your Sedan. Just wait, yeah, that's it. So you click on a game, you click on controller, and you do one by one, you press the button for the Sedan. And if you have a Sedan light gun, you have 2 choices. If you have gun for AR or you have Sedan light gun, you have to press this option just one time. Okay, let's say you buy Sedan, you click set Sedan light gun as your gun. That's it. You don't have to touch it anymore. If you buy gun for AR, you need to set gun for AR as your gun. You press it one time, that's it. It's finished after. You don't have to do it again. If you have both of them and you play with both of them, every time you change, you have to change. You have to press it. So let's say you want to try your Sedan, you press Sedan, and after you want to try your gun for AR, you have to press gun for AR every time you change the gun. And after, if you have gun for AR, you press gun for AR just for your remapping you know, calibrate your gun the first time and stuff like that. After, you should not, I think you do not have to boot it. Gunfire doesn't need to be boot. You don't need to boot the GUI before playing a game. If you set your gunfire, after you touch off, you don't need to boot the sudden setting again. When it's set, you don't need. You just need to boot player 1 and 2 for sudden. That's it. After PixelCade, okay, it's easier than the before. You buy your PixelCade, all right. You insert your SD card. They give you. You plug on your PC. You plug the power, all right. Let's say you do not have any LED blink setup, the lightning for the link blink. All right. What you need to do, you need to set your COM. Okay. See on top there is port COM7. You need to press on the window icon. You go to device. You go to port, and now see, should be somewhere. If you don't know which part it is, just unplug it and replug it. You will see pop up. Mine is COM7. Sometime it's gonna change. Depends on if you unplug it and you plug something else. But you need to set the same COM. It's not gonna work if it doesn't match. If you have 6 and you write 7, it's not gonna work. So mine is 7, 7. You save and close. That's it. You shouldn't. You don't have to touch it again. Just if it doesn't work. After you have the wiki to read, you don't touch turn LED pixel off and off. If you have LED pixel, LED blink key light, you do not touch LED blink key on and off. You don't need to do that. Okay. You don't need to use pixel web. Okay, if you have LED blink, you just set your COM, you shut it off, and you're ready to go. When you're gonna boot Retrobeast, Retrobeast gonna boot LED blink, and LED blink's gonna boot PixelCade, LED pixel, automatically. All right, it should work plug and play like that. If you don't have LED pixel, if you don't have LED blink, you set your COM one time, and now when you plug it and you want to use it, you turn LED pixel on. All right. After you launch Pixel Web, okay. If everything works, you should have in this black window a connection somewhere. Now I know it works because it just there is a picture is sent to it. Yeah, connected right there. You should see connected. If it doesn't work, it's just because your COM is not properly set. So if it doesn't work, you shut it down. You set your COM again. You launch PixelCade, and now you boot Retrobeast. And every logo on every game will appear on your PixelCade. As long as your PixelCade is plugged to the PC, you don't have to turn off. You don't have to touch anything. You can shut down your PC, and tomorrow when you're gonna boot it, the same setup, you don't have to touch anything. You don't have to turn off and on, and you just need to launch Pixel Web before Retrobeast. Or if you are gonna always use your PixelCade, you need to set Pixel Web as a starting window boot. All right. So everything's gonna be automatically. The day you're gonna decide to unplug your PixelCade, when it's gonna be unplugged on your PC and just use Retrobeast without PixelCade, you need to come back on this window and turn off, because it's gonna create a bug and Retrobeast is gonna be very slow. It's gonna be buggy. So it's very easy. You turn LED pixel off when you're not plugging the PixelCade and do not have a LED blink. You turn it on when it's plugged. And when you use LED blinky, you don't touch anything. You just set your com and bingo. All right. I have a wiki on Discord so you can read. After on the tools, you have the RB4 wiki. So this is all folder related or directly PDF you can read. Control, how to update, fixing that. All the controller menu. Yeah, there is a picture. Xbox and game. All right. This is all the wiki you need to read for the Retrobeast. After you have the RB4 tools. This is where you're gonna find activate window. If you have a right pop-up on your right corner says a window need to be activated, that's the way to activate it. After you have the syncovery, you can save your save game backup, team viewer, driver booster to do every month, easy US to do, this is to flash your C drive, CCleaner to clean your PC, emulator shortcut, if you need to go on the emulator, change the controller because it doesn't work, stuff like that. The most popular emulator are in the shortcut. If you want to read the log, you can read the log right there. So the most popular tools are right there. If you need more in-deep tools and stuff like that, you open the wiki folder and there is a folder named tools and other control, and you have extra stuff. My God, for iPack, you have Gun for your DS4, D input, Magic S Pro, etc. All right. Controller tools, you have the X input, Win iPack for your iPack, pack LED blinky configuration, the Joy to key if you need it. Tools folder is right there. The folder I just told you. The most popular tools shortcut, X input test if you want to test your Xbox. Also those controller you can test your Xbox also, or your arcade board. The button's gonna light when you're gonna press it, and you have tools and other control. The shoulder I showed you before with a bunch of wiki and other tools. So that's it. So I explained everything that is on the desktop. So I'm gonna just put it there. It's possible over time I'm gonna rearrange it. If you flash the C drive, no, it's on the, all of this is on the, when you update the D drive. So let's say I'm gonna put more setting or rearrange it. It will appear when after you update your D drive. This is not part of the C drive. That's it, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching, and have fun with the Retrobeast, guys. Bye bye.